Okay, it's a little long. It's a little long to see in the screen, but it's now almost 6 inches. It's gotten, there it is, a little distorted on the ends. So I'm going to use my roller. I hope you're thankful I'm doing this because this is driving me bonkers, people. So I'm trying to stretch it out more, and I use the roller to kind of keep it a little bit smoother than just using my hands. I'm going to try to get rid of that distortion at the end and use my ruler to, because I'm going to cut this in half, and I'll show you how I assemble it because you're going to be so excited to see that part. This part's the really boring part though, but you weird people wanted to see a video of the clay work. So that's what oh, you can probably hear my Star Wars in the background too. I just realized that. I should probably turn off Star Wars so that it's not too disruptive, because some of you are going to be really worried about Yoda instead of what I'm doing with my clay. You know, don't want... Well, I can't find my remote, so never mind. You're just going to have to listen to Star Wars. Alright, so I'm going to take this piece, and I've measured it. I love this ruler because it's a metal ruler. Plastic tends to react to my to plastics. So when I have a plastic ruler, my plastic rulers get all disgusting and gross. So I found this great metal ruler, and I love it. So there, I'm going to cut it in half, and you can see it's the same thing it was before. It's just whittler now. It's a tiny little thing. Isn't it so cute? Okay, now what I'm going to do, and this gets a little tricky because I've got to cut straight. So this is when my reading glasses come on. And oops, there we go, sorry. I'm going to slice it down. Sorry, I'm not used to talking out loud when I do this. And cut it down the center like that. Looks pretty cool, huh? And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. And I'm going to slice, trying to keep it corner to corner. Not being super successful, but semi-successful. So then I've got, I don't know, can you see it in the picture? Okay, so I've got 4 slices. Now I'm going to slice those. This one's a little bit easier because I can do it kind of lengthwise this way. I'm going to cut these in half down from the corner. Good grief, they're still going wonky. So, I don't know. I'm trying to... There we go. Are you excited yet? Are you so thrilled that I'm doing this for you? Have to like it a million times now and tell me, wow, that was so exciting, Lynn. I'm so glad you did that for us. Okay, and then there, each thing has now been, oh, that one looks really bad, sliced up, and each cane has, each piece, whoo, that one was bad. There it is, sorry, I'm trying to look underneath. Has different ways that it's been sliced. Good grief, I was really awkward. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to piece the pieces together, but I'm using specific ones to start. It's kind of cool because it kind of makes a little heart as you do it there. I've got to find the right piece to... Whoop, nope, wrong piece. Wrong piece. I'll find it eventually. And since I cut kind of wonky, it's not going to line up quite as nicely. But you can see now it looks like I've pieced together little hearts. Almost looks like little hearts. And then just to make it a little more interesting, I'm going to put the other pieces, layer them along the outside edges, like thus. Oh, that one I really messed up. Wow. Jiminy Crickets. And they're going to go like that, all pieced together. And then, guess what? I'm going to smoosh it together again. I'm going to smoosh it. So this time I'm just using my hands to smoosh instead of the roller because I'm just trying to get kind of the air pockets out of there. And You get that pretty little design, and it's going to get smaller as I scoosh it. And I'm probably going to take it and reduce it a little bit. Again, use my roller now. Because you're so excited. You know this thing's over 5 minutes now. If you're still watching, boy, you are pathetic. You really want to know how I do this. I need to like figure out how to put music in the background so you don't have to listen to me talk and I don't have to talk. And then I could just listen to my or I could just put Star Wars back on and you could have a cane reducing lesson to Star Wars The Last Jedi and hear Yoda talking, which right now I froze it and it looks like there's like a laser coming out of his mouth. So it's quite interesting, the image on my screen. And Neville's kind of purring around my feet here, so if you hear him meowing, that's Neville being a pain in the butt. So you can see it's really distorted at the end because I cut it wonky, because I was half trying to do it through the video, looking through the iPad. The other part was just looking, and it's on my lap. I'm used to doing this up on a table, but the only way I could videotape it myself was to put it down on a board on my lap. But at least see, oh, I have to show this. Got my nails did the other day. So now it looks nicer with my lovely new nails. So I don't have yicky looking nails all chipped and polish falling off. But you can see it's smaller again just compared to my hand size. Holy cow, it's like it zooms in. My hands look so huge. Isn't that beautiful? It's actually kind of pretty even from the outside edge because I like the teal to blue blend that I did because I couldn't decide what colors to use, and I just done pinks and I just done purples. I did blue to white, and I thought, well, I have a really pretty boa that's shades of blue with a little bit of teal in it, and I thought that could work. Alright, so you can't see the whole thing because the camera's a little too close there. Oh, and now I reduced it to a weird length. So I'm going to cut, I don't know, you can see the cut, sorry, the end. So, ooh, that looks so pretty. And then I'm going to cut the other end. Unfortunately, you know, it gets a little waste. This stuff gets wasted, but sometimes what I do is I can like use just an end slice to do something, or I smoosh it. I just like saying smoosh now. I can smoosh it all up and use it as part of another cane. So now, alright, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to make marks again, because I'm making this more complicated just for all you wonderful people out there who really needed to see this because you have deep-seated problems that you can't just picture things. So, okay, I made my marks. I'm going to slice. Okay, I'm no longer going to judge anybody who posts videos of themselves doing tutorials on YouTube again because it's hard to balance it. And then I've just got to decide how I want to piece it together. Kind of, that piece got really distorted, so it's kind of like the really big hearts in the center. And then scoosh it more. But you can see now it's like, what, 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. Ooh, it's pretty much a cube. How perfect is that? And I'm coming on 10 minutes for this video. So, wow, you really need to get a life if you're still watching this. Holy cannoli. So I'm going to keep smooshing it, because that's what I like to do. I like to smoosh to get all the air pockets out. And I'm just using my hands right now to squish it. And I got a little piece of my thumbnail. And I'm just going to keep smooshing it and use the table and then get my roller out again. And roll it. And then I'm going to reduce it some more. And it's going to look like this little pattern. Kind of looks almost like periwinkle color, but it's not. As I continue to smoosh and continue to roll as it gets smaller. And then I'm just going to put a picture of the final thing because now I'm over 10 minutes and who really wants to watch anymore?